Welcome to our first meeting for the Epic Saloon project. So gentlemen, we have some VR set for you to look at. So if you'd like to don your headsets now and enter VR.
I think for the purposes of this scout, I mean, Todd, you and I could be talking about the fact that we might want some high windows up above that top left-hand corner that I was talking about where I wanted the sun to come through.
Yeah.
Can we place where you would like your windows? And Mark, if you just grab like a cube and you kind of place it up there, and it'll give us a good mark off for where those windows will go.
So can you see where my point is pointing?
Yep.
So let's stick the main one up there. While he's doing that, I'm using a viewfinder tool to think about angles that I might want to shoot in here. So Todd, one of the first things we would normally do, or we should do in this environment, is if now that we've come to an agreement on what is the basic set design, is where do we put the set inside the 3D virtual set inside the volume? So we should slide the volume away so the bar becomes virtual.
Agreed.
Now the staircase is a bit of a problem to work out how we're going to deal with that. Maybe we need to slide the volume away from the staircase. We know we're not going to build that.
Agreed.
We know we're not going to build the staircase.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had a bigger budget, and that's always a consideration, is how much money and time you've got. It might be nice to actually build a practical staircase and have that integrated in the volume. But
100%. I think that's going to come down to page count, and given that we're in here for barely 2 pages, it's not worth it. But agreed. And the other thing too is that would just give a moment to have somebody come up and down the stairs.
Which would always be a great thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
The red carpet feels a little saturated.
Yeah, but I like the idea that blood is about to be spilt.
Yeah.
So I like the subtext of the red. So yeah, we'll just when we get our physical carpet, we'll get that really bumped down.
The lighting is pretty good. It's roughed in. I would do a final laying pass on a calibrated monitor, just in a 2D environment with a virtual gaffer. But for set appraisal, it's very close. Table position is pretty close. I think, can we turn on the volume just to have a look at the shape of where the volume's going to be? That was pretty good. I mean, I think that so I'm going to pull up the camera now. If I'm looking at a wide shot and it was sort of something in that region, I think that there's an interesting thing that you can do in a volume where the table is maybe slightly closer to the wall that's behind me, but that's good because I'm maximizing floor space in the in the volume.
We're going to render out all of the cameras that you placed in really nice renders for the next team that's going to take it over. And we will send all this geometry out